from Brem High School in Palatine. It's the 1994 Boys State Volleyball Championship here on Sports Channel. Hi everybody, I'm Tom Dorn. We've got Downers North today going up against Oak Lawn. We've got an interesting matchup, and Roylene Tipton is alongside. I'm Tom Dorn. Roylene, everybody says, hey, it's a done deal. Downers Groves North's going to win this.
No, I don't agree with that. I think we've been in store for a great match tonight. We've got two very similar teams. They're going to play great volleyball tonight.
All right, we'll see exactly how it goes. This is going to be an interesting match, as we said. And first of all, let's take a look at how they got there for Oak Lawn. You see, every one of these is 3 games. Oak Park, River Forest, it was 2-1. Winnetka, Marist, and Richards. Again, all 4 of those matches went to 3 games. What that tells you is that somewhere in through there, they're slipping, or that these were pretty good games. Now, a couple of the players we got to talk about. The Siska brothers, and first of all, it's Wes.
Wes Siska, he's the junior of the crew. He's an outstanding middle hitter. He hits well around the block. You'll occasionally see him attack from the back row. Great all-around player.
All right, now we saw Wes. We got to see Justin, right, his brother.
Justin is his older brother, who's a little bit shorter. Justin is an outside hitter. He led the team in kills this afternoon in the semifinals. Really is a great team leader for them.
So we don't know whether to call him his big brother or his little brother, but he's older anyway. Now, Downers Grove North, again, 37-1, a team that has just played great volleyball all season long, right?
Yeah, they have. They've been unstoppable. They're going to be hard to beat tonight, but if there's a team that can do it, I think it's Oak Lawn.
All right, how they got there? Boy, look at that. 2-0, 2-0, 2-0 in the 3 most recent matches. The only 3-game match they had was the first one against Wheaton North. But again, they played very well and came out to get the win. And we got to talk about Sean O'Malley. What an outstanding player he is.
Sean O'Malley is really the key to this team. He's their setter. He makes great decisions setting. He sets a variety of sets. He's a great team leader. You'll see a lot out of him, I think, tonight.
All right, now James Mikas, the guy that he's going to be setting for, one of them. Mike is a guy that can obviously go up and get it.
He's the key. He plays in the middle. He's outstanding at hitting around the block. You'll occasionally see him hit from the back row as well. He's a great all-around player.
All right, we're set for the 1994 IHSA Boys State Volleyball Championship. And when we come back, we'll have the introduction to the starting lineups. Back here at Fremd High School in Palatine for the state championship of boys volleyball. And now let's get the introduction to the starting lineups. With that, here's Jim Wynham.
We want to welcome you, ladies and gentlemen, to Fremd High School for the championship match in the 1994 Boys State Volleyball Tournament. And now, meet the head coaches and players for match number 8 of the 1994 Volleyball Tournament. For the visiting Trojans of Downers Grove North High School in Downers Grove, 37-1 on the season. Head coach Ray Butkus. Non-starters, number 10, Adam Bahula. Number 13, Brent Brewer. Number 21, Josh Duffy. Number 24, Ryan Donda. Number 25, Jimmy Shim. Number 32, Kevin Adam. Number 35, Eric Postelny. Number 40, Eric Hansen. And number 51, Khan Papademos. And now the starting lineup for Downers Grove North Trojans. At right back, number 22, 5'10" senior, Brian Muehlhaus. At right front, number 23, 5'10" senior, Sean O'Malley. At center front, number 15, 6-foot senior, Mike Domashevitz. At left front, number 14, 6'4" senior, James Mikas. At left back, number 44, 6'3" senior, Kevin Hope. And at center back, number 43, 6-foot junior, Dave Erpenbach. Spartans of Oak Lawn Community High School in Oak Lawn. Head coach Jane Surma. Non-starters, number 2, John Matiak. Number 3, Bill Lyon. Number 4, Steve Gerald. Number 5, Tim Lovell. Number 14, Dave Gabriel. Number 20, Randy Warning. Number 30, Mark Gronsky. And number 31, Bill Anderson. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the starters for Oak Lawn High School. At right back, number 10, 5'10" junior, Joe Giglio. At right front, number 21, 5'8" junior, Corey Murray. At center front, number 25, 6'2" junior, Kevin Campbell. At left front, number 1, 6' junior, Mike Konecki. At left back, number 12, 6' senior, Justin Siska. And at center back, number 11, 6'4" junior, Wes Siska. Ladies and gentlemen,
well, a very emotional moment for both teams. The introductions were just about set for the start of the 1994 IHSA Boys Volleyball Championship. And before we go any further, let's take a look at our officials for the game today. Denise Izak, Becky Gillespie, Mark Labuda, and Mark McKinnon. Think they don't get fired up about volleyball, you are wrong. This crowd has been going nuts here since they started warming up. Brian Muehlhaus will get the first serve for Downers Grove North, and there he is. A good block. Right away, they get a quick point.
Downers starting out right away with a strong block. That's a key for them.
Gotta go back and get it. Here's the save and put it over. Oh, and the quick move.
Oak Lawn wasn't quite ready for that setter attack.
Sean O'Malley with the drop in. And it's 2-0 now in favor of the Trojans. And 3-0 now in favor of Downers Grove North. Set, and it's just long. Mike Donashevich with a strong hit, but again, it's just long. So now Oak Lawn with their first chance, down 0-3. Oak Lawn.
Nice quick set in the middle.
And he might have been able to get that. If that table hadn't been there, there's a chance he could have dove and gotten that one, but now a side out for Downers Grove North. Just a little short. And it goes to 4-1 now. A bit of a knuckleball on the serve. Got to try and save it, and you can't do it. Well, a strong start for Downers Grove. Jump serve, got it in. Oh. Kevin Poe with a strong foot. And a volleyball cheer. I haven't heard one of those in a while. Had to get it over, and they did.
Downers is passing the ball so well right now. Everything is working for them, and Oak Lawn's just having real difficulty in getting anything going right now. Another strong block by Downers.
Put it over now, and they do. Good opportunity, and the Trojans collect on that.
Beautiful shoot set right into the seam between the blockers.
6-1 now in favor of the Trojans of Downers Grove North.
Another good floating serve. IHSA with a block.
And timeout called by Oak Lawn. It is 7-1 here in the first game, and Roylene, what a strong performance by Downers Grove North.
Boy, they just haven't made very many mistakes, have they? They're passing the ball so well. The setter's making good decisions. He's finding a great hitter, and Oak Lawn's just having a real difficult time right now.
What is Oak Lawn going to talk about right now? What do they try and do in their huddle?
Well, the first thing they're going to have to do is get the ball up to the setter so that he can get the ball to the hitters, because right now they're forcing the set and they're hitting the ball right into the block. So they're going to have to do a little bit better job of passing right now.
Jane Surma, the head coach, who was in the huddle and walked away. And that timeout was about 20 seconds over, and she obviously made her point, because she walked right away and said, this is what you need to do. Mike Domashevitz is going to serve now with his team up 7-1. And that's more what they'd like to see.
Good shot right off the block.
And a substitution now for Oak Lawn. John Madiak will come in, and he will serve here.
Good defensive player across the back row. He might help with the passing. Another quick in the middle.
Got the block and the deflection.
Same play they ran just a couple minutes ago.
You talked about good passing, and that's really what they're doing right now. They're setting each other up so well.
It's right there every time. The setter has a lot of options when you pass well.
Brian Bulick comes in for Downers Grove North. Side out Oak Lawn as they try and come back. First game here, and it's 7-1 in the IHSA Boys Volleyball State Championship. In favor of Downers Grove North. And a block.
That might help get them going. They needed that.
They get the point. Oak Lawn now trails 7-2. Just got to get it over now. And he came over the net. So side out, Downers Grove will serve.
Another pass a little off. Nice hit through the block. Siska is very good at getting around the block.
And into the net is called. So Downersville North gets it back on the side out. We've got another substitution. Eric Hansen comes in. Kevin Pope will check out. Downers North leads at 7-2 here. Oh, and the little dink goes in. Substitution for Oak Lawn. Kevin Campbell comes in. And Mateak will check out. At the block. Now let's see if they can set it and put it over to. He was caught off guard, but still put it in.
Right through the block.
Hansen was caught off guard by the set, and they're laughing about it now, but he was caught completely off guard. We've got another substitution. Millhouse comes back in. Bahula will check out. And got it through. A strong performance, and just maybe you're seeing Oak Lawn come back. Yeah,
I hope so. Corey Murray needs to have a big game for Oak Lawn. He didn't play very well this afternoon. He needs to really get it going for him tonight.
Another substitution now. Bode will come back in. And Hansen will sit. Downers Grove North still up 7-2. But
another big block.
Yeah, big block.
They were waiting for that. They read that one.
8-2 now.
Tough floating serve.
Another block, tried to help. Nope, it's out. Downers Grove North is rolling now. They're up 9-2 here.
Everything's going their way right now. Oak Lawn's going to have to find some way to break this momentum.
And if you're the coach, you just say, don't do that. Don't put it into the net, right?
Not at that time. Missed serve is just strictly lack of concentration.
Oh. This is a team that you can tell feels that they're going to win the state championship right now.
They're working so well together right now. Everything is going right for them. And again, you see Oak Lawn just struggling to get the ball over.
Came into the net. Downers Grove North gets the point. It's 10-2 now here in the first game.
Wes Siska, great shot down the line. Got the ball outside the block.
Mateak's going to come back in. Kevin Campbell gets a rest. Boy, it's a quiet bench over for Oak Lawn, as you'd imagine. They need a rally here right now. Good save. See if they can come out of this with something. Trying to do it. There's the set. Now, Trojans with a chance. Nope. The other side. And it's good.
Right on the line.
So 10-3 now. Oak Lawn, as we say, trying to come back from a huge early deficit. Oh, just hung on the net, falls in. Adam Mueller's going to come back in. Ryan Muehlhouse will sit down. Just over the net. It just made it. Trying to capitalize, can't do it. Downers Grove North with the save and the point from deep.
Downers is just attacking everything. Putting so much pressure on Oaklawn every rally.
11-3 now. The Trojans of Downers Grove North with the lead.
Another tough floating serve.
Downers trying to capitalize again, can't do it. They're blocked. Out of bounds. Boy, everything right now that Oaklawn does is wrong. They just can't seem to buy a break. And Jane Surma wants a timeout. First game here, and Downers Grove in the lead, 12-3. Our score here in Game 1 of the state championship. 1994 boys volleyball, and Downers Grove North serves to Oaklawn with that lead. Good block by Downers Grove, and the little touch is in. Michael Krennicke put that one down, and he'll come back and serve now.
It's going to be important for Oaklawn to begin to turn momentum around. Even if they don't manage to pull out this first game, they need to change momentum, or it's going to be a very short night for them. And a block is just the thing that might get it going. Justin's keeping them in the game right now.
Justin Siska, number 12.
And that's not what they needed at the end of that.
That's a tough break.
That's a sure momentum killer.
Hope serves, trying to save it. And now a chance for Downers Grove North again. Good save, nice effort. And the set again, seemingly just a little shy as Siska went up and the ball was a little low. 13-4 now.
Another quick set in the middle. Pretty play.
Now they discuss this as game point comes up. Downers Grove North rolling at 14-4 lead. That is game point for the Trojans of Downers Grove North. They win the first, make it 15-4, and we'll come back for game 2 in a minute. Back here at Fremd High School, let's take a look at point 14 here in Royleen. This was again a strong performance.
It's just typical of what's been happening the whole match. The setter is able to get the hitter with just one blocker, and he gets around the block, and Oaklawn is not digging.
So Oaklawn trying to come back now. They lose the first one 15-4. And as Joe Giglio gets set to hit, let's take a look at our board, and you see the kills, the blocks, and the aces, and I mean everything is in favor of Downers Grove North. I guess that's no surprise.
Everything's going their way right now. Oaklawn needs to do something to change momentum, and quickly. We'll run another quick set.
Got to get it over, and boy, this is a golden opportunity for the Trojans, and they can't connect. A good block.
Maybe that will get Oaklawn started. Need to get a little emotion into this.
Oaklawn takes a 1-0 lead. But right back, here comes Downers Grove North.
Nickus, that's I believe his 4th kill of the match thus far.
And the serve goes into the net. Let's see if Oak Lawn can put something together now. Corey Murray comes in for the serve. Ooh, hard serve, yeah. Got to get it over now. Very deep and it's long.
If he could string 2 or 3 of those in, it might get Oak Lawn going here.
Well, these are obviously very tough serves to get in, but boy, you say these things can make a world of difference.
And he can't put them together. That jump with the topspin is a very difficult serve to return. Comes hard.
So now side out for the Trojans.
And another nice block by Downers.
Mickus again, and boy, it seems like these guys are just
wherever
they need to be. There's the set. And it is long. And all of a sudden it's 2-2. Downers Grove North has come back to tie. Right down the line, but it was out.
Just out.
Put a little spin on that ball, and we've got a substitution now. Matyak is going to come back in. Kevin Campbell gets the break. Let's take a look at this last point quickly. Just out. Oh, very good return of the serve. But the point goes to Oak Lawn. What a tough serve. That thing just died up there.
He's putting in a great floating serve right now.
See if he can do it again here. That one not quite as much of a dying serve. Got to save it and can't quite do it.
Just tipped it over the block and defender just not quite able to get there.
His hand out, and so Oak Lawn gets it right back.
Wes Siska again, very good at using the block and hitting the ball out of bounds off the block.
Coach Ray Butkus at Downers Grove North shakes his head a little bit. Trying to load up, and he got it.
2 good blocks. That might help Oak Lawn get going here.
He saw that all the way, it seemed like. And Oak Lawn with now the 4-2 lead down 1-0 in the game. Oh, he saw that very well. He looked over right before he hit it, saw the opening and dropped it in.
He found the hole. That was an outstanding look.
5-2 now. Oak Lawn has come back here in the second game to take some of that momentum. Roylene, you were talking about earlier. And that was long.
Fans are back into it now.
And a timeout called by Downers Grove North. 6-2. Oak Lawn has come back here in the second game. What are they doing differently, Roylene?
They're passing right now. The setters have some options to go to, and they're starting to block. And their blocking is really what's putting them back into the game right now.
Sports Channel's coverage of the Illinois High School Association continues Monday, June 6th at 8 o'clock with the 1994 IHSA Girls Soccer State Championship game. See the best high school athletes in Illinois as they compete for state supremacy. Monday, June 8th at 8. Monday, June 6th, at 8 o'clock, only on Sports Channel. A long discussion for Downers Grove North. They're taking every second they've got of this timeout. Ray Butkus talking to his team. And Oak Lawn is saying, hey, let's play. We kind of like the way this is going.
They're ready now. They want to keep things rolling.
Konecki with the serve. Nice floater. Tip and a return.
It's a great save.
Now Oak Lawn with the opportunity. And that one was out. The set was just a little wide.
A little wide, and he tried to go down the line with it, and that's a tough shot.
Tried to really put that one away.
Tried to do too much with that set.
That's like in golf. You try and force a shot. You just got to take it easy and put it in the right spot, huh? Handball, is that every sport?
That's experience. That's experience. And that's where Downers is so strong.
Side out Oak Lawn now. The wind up at the block. He'll try it again. This time to Dink, and right there to save. A good effort, but a great spot to put that
Found
ball.
the hole. He found the hole. Oak Lawn's playing much better defense right now. Their rallies are much longer. They're getting the ball back and giving their team a chance to attack. Great come around, hit the cross court, found the open hole.
Elaine, it seems like the sets, though, for Oak Lawn just aren't quite high enough for these guys to go up and get it and really do something with it. It seems like they're kind of coming back down to get it.
They're a little bit low sometimes. The hitters may be getting a little bit of a late start as well. There's the same thing on the other side of the net, same play.
Now, do they call that? Do they say play number 5? Or
They have a way of designating, usually with a hand signal, as to what play it is that they're trying to run. We've got the setter in the front row right now, so he's got 2 hitters to run plays with.
Eric Hansen comes back in. Hold will leave. 6-2 our score. Oak Lawn with the lead. And side out Oak Lawn. Kevin Campbell came up, got it, and put it away.
If they can continue to do that, get their hitter against one blocker, they've got a chance. When the blockers get a chance to camp on him, it's much more difficult. And then he serves it out.
And another substitution now. Kevin Adam will come in. Garula will check out. High and a great block.
Great block.
Trying to do it again, and boy, did he find a great spot.
Well, they call that the power tip down the line, and he found the hole.
Oak Lawn with the side out.
Jump serve coming. Great pass.
And they make it work.
Block didn't quite close there, and you managed to find the hole right in the block. Great job by Siska.
So Downers Grove North gets the side out now, and another substitution. Hogue will come back in, and Hansen will sit. Block. And another good block by Downers Grove North.
They are so tough at the net. It's just really difficult unless the pass is right there to give your setter a chance to get away from them. That replay was called because the server had a bad toss. They are allowed to do that once during their term of service.
That was a carry, so it's 7-4 now, and all of a sudden Oak Lawn needs something good to happen quickly. Ooh, almost went after it, but it's side out.
He knew where he was on the court, didn't he?
Substitutions continue. Matejak will come back in. Kevin Campbell gets a rest, and Matejak comes in now with a load on his shoulders. He has got to put this in. He needs to make something good happen.
They need a point here. They've been on 7 a while and need to get moving again. And Downers just doesn't want to let that happen.
Well, they read the floor very well, don't they?
They do so well. That's the experience. They know where the holes are. They see the defense.
Somebody had to come over and get it and finally did.
A little confusion there.
And that's going to be long. And Oak Lawn gets the side out now. Again, they lead at 7-4, and some might say, well, why are you saying they need something good to happen? Well, they lost the first game. They just need to get some control, and what a great serve that was.
Don't see Downers with a bad pass very often. That was a great serve.
8-4 now, Oak Lawn with a lead. That one didn't wobble quite as much. Good block, but it's out. So the Trojans with the side out now. And Oak Lawn gets it right back.
It's not exactly what you want to happen when you're behind. There's a nice pass. Back set right through the block.
Well, Oak Lawn has had their chances. If Downers Grove North comes back to get this, I think Oak Lawn is going to be upset because they had their chances in this one. And the block stays in.
Siska with another big block.
Wes Siska there that time. Kevin Campbell comes back in. Time attack will leave. On with a big opportunity and a good pass. No, they call it a carry and it's point Oak Lawn. Well, for a second I didn't hear that whistle and it looked like he'd made a great play.
I think we had a player in the net on that one.
And just out. Going for another winner, and 9-4 is our score as Downers Grove North will serve here to try and get back in the second game. Another substitution. Here comes Hansen back in, and Pope will lead. Had to go over to get it and finally did. Trying to save it, and he couldn't quite do it. He ran into the support.
Caught him by surprise. He just wasn't quite ready for that one.
So the Trojans get that one. Strong server. And you see why, as that thing just wobbled right across. Oh, but what a put away.
Kevin Campbell. Great spike between the two blockers.
Just in. Put a little overspin on it. And the substitution now. Wheelhouse comes back in. Castelny will lead. 9-5 side out. Downers Grove North losing here in the second game to Oak Lawn. Murray had been so good with the spikes, just tries to deke one in. And a carry ball. And Oak Lawn's going to get it right back. And guess what? Murray with a chance now to really make something happen. Watch this serve. He really goes for it. Oh, tries to take it a little easy this time and does a nice serve. Fortunately, his team can't quite take advantage of that.
He wanted to make sure he kept that one in, which he did, and his teammates just couldn't respond.
Pote comes back in as Hanson will leave for Downers Grove North. There's the side out Spartans cheer. I like that. And some confusion by Downers Grove North, and they say, okay, my fault. Sean O'Malley says, hey, I'll take care of it next time.
And he will.
He's a good player, isn't he?
He has. He's terrific. He makes great decisions.
Boy, they went up for the block. Both Siskas were there. There's not much they can do with that.
The middle hitter coming in for a one. They didn't know where exactly that set was going to go, and they couldn't get back to the outside in time.
9-5, and they had to put that one over. So Downers Grove North with a great opportunity, but couldn't take advantage of that. And again, they just have to put it over the net.
Neither team really able to really attack the ball right now.
There was an attack, a save, and a great save. You're right. Another good play. Good rally by both sides. It's out, and Oak Lawn.
That's a great rally for Oak Lawn to win at this point. They need that momentum going again.
Spartans will get it now. Up 9-5 here in the second game. Nice save. Chance for Oak Lawn here. Trying to get it and they put it away.
It was a great shot just off the top of the block, and Digger couldn't quite get to it.
Make it 10-5 now in favor of Oak Lawn. Boy, is the fortunes changed.
I think they're starting to believe that they can win this game. A great set. Great set by O'Malley.
Hula will come back in. Mulehouse will leave for the Trojans of Downers Grove North. Meckes with the serve for Downers Grove North.
Tough serve right into the corner. Oh. Great cut by Wes Siska, just inside the block, and no Digger there.
Justin Siska now with the serve for the Spartans. And into the net.
Center line violation there.
And a timeout called. We got a timeout here. We'll take a break. Come back. Oak Lawn's in control here, trying to tie it at one game apiece. The broadcast rights for the Illinois High School Boys Volleyball Championship have been granted a sports channel by the Illinois High School Association. Any reproduction or rebroadcast of this event without the express written consent of Sports Channel and the IHSA is prohibited. Oak Lawn with the serve here, trying to capitalize. Here's the set. Rory puts it deep. And he came across.
Blocker was called for being over the net and interfering on that play. That's a shame. Oak Lawn had some great momentum going. We'll see if they can hold Downers here.
Siska trying to put it down the line. Block. Set. Murray puts it away.
Murray needed that right around the block. Oak Lawn seems to be playing with a lot more confidence right now.
Wes Siska with the serve, just puts it in. And you can't go over the table. Again, that's a situation where if the table wasn't there, he could go get that ball.
He would have made that play on that ball. It was definitely high enough.
Left side out, Downers Grove North. And a little long. Didn't quite follow through on that one.
Looked like he might have been a little bit underneath that one and just tried to do too much with it.
11-6, Oak Lawn with the lead. Receiving serve. Look out. Got to get it over.
And that's your setter attacking. Not too bad. We found a corner. Great hit.
Well, Downers Grove North comes back to take that one. Now it's 11-7 in favor of Oak Lawn. Oh, smart play. Quick little toss.
Downers Grove sitting back just a little bit, waiting for the set, and setter decided to attack. That was a great decision.
Got to get it over. This is an excellent opportunity for Downers Grove North, and boy, do they take advantage of that.
Beautiful hit right down the line.
Domashevich with a strong shot. Yep.
Downers wants to win this match right here. They don't want it to go 3 games. You don't want to let Oak Lawn get back. This is a key time of the match for Oak Lawn right now. They need to continue to push on. Need to get the ball back right here.
Muehlhaus comes in for the service. Does his job. Perkins trying to capitalize, and it's just out. Just long down in the corner.
There's O'Malley trying to find that same corner he found just a couple of minutes ago.
There's Corey Murray again, and again he just wants to get that in. He's not trying that jump serve. Downers Grove North is down by 4 points here.
It's a great short serve.
Make it 11-8 now.
He knew where the hole was on that one. He put it right there. Downers beginning to make a move.
O'Malley with another serve here. Nice pass, nice save. Can't quite get it over. Oh, that was nice. That was a great save, but Oak Lawn now with a chance.
They need a point here.
You said they'd been on 7 a while ago. Now they've been on 11 for just a little while. The good block. Downers Grove North now. Trailing 11-8.
Nice floating serve.
Good look by West Siska. Saw the opening.
Both teams taking advantage of that play right now and finding the opening short.
And all of a sudden, this is a very even match, wouldn't you say?
It definitely is. It's anybody's ball game.
And a violation against Downers Grove North.
And Oak Lawn finally gets off 11.
12-8, they lead it now. Downers Grove North gets it right back. Bahula will come back in. Muehlhaus will leave. Good serve.
Great serve right to the spot.
Oh, but how about that?
Beautiful. Wes Siska again. He's just a great all-around player. He's doing it all for Oak Lawn right now.
Wes Siska, the junior. Here's his brother, the senior, with the serve. Good block. Chance for Oak Lawn now. Murray winds Heads up and had his pass blocked. Got to get it over.
Smart play by Downers. Saw the opening behind the block and put it right there.
Corey Murray with the strong move.
Right through the block. Beautiful. For a short player, relatively short player as volleyball players go, he jumps so well and plays strong front row.
And all of a sudden, Oak Lawn has started to take control again. They lead it 13-8 here in the second game. The state championship is on the line. Oh, and the ball just tipped the net. And it's side out, Downers Grove North. Deep spot. Can they save this? You bet they can, and they return it.
They're ready for the tip.
Murray again. This time it's blocked. And the block goes out of bounds, and Downers Grove North.
It was a great rally. Play on both sides of the net. Big rally for Downers to win.
13-9 now, Oak Lawn with the lead. You're right. Yeah, West Siska is doing it all. Great
And that was
vision.
from the backcourt. He's a backcourt player right now, and he must attack the ball from behind the 10-foot line, and he does that very effectively.
But boy, the answer comes right back in a hurry. Shevitz comes over to get it. Another substitution. Tallulah will come out. Merrick. Stelny will come in.
Pass a little bit tight to the net. Didn't give the setter much to work with there.
All of a sudden, it's 13-10 now. Oak Lawn starting to teeter just a little bit. Oh, and that's out. That could have been a big point for them.
Came around behind and just couldn't quite put the ball in the court. It was there for him.
Nice serve. Save. Here's the set, and the set wasn't quite what they needed, but still got it over. I guess that's the difference, because Downers Grove North, with an opportunity like that, Roy Lane just puts it away, and Oak Lawn has let a couple of those slip by.
Downers is just so solid and so smart. They know exactly what they're trying to do with the ball all the time.
Side out for Oak Lawn, and boy, just a guess here, but I think they need to make something happen pretty quick and put this game away.
That's definitely true right here. They need something right now.
Kevin Campbell with the serve, gets it across. Now an opportunity for Oak Lawn. They get set. And it's Oak Lawn, point.
And Justin Siska putting that ball away against the block that time.
Game point here for Oak Lawn, trying to tie it at one game apiece. Look out. Oh, they just do get it over. Here's the chance they've been looking for. And they'll get it, no, almost.
And it's a good thing he took it. It was in. Blocked out of bounds. Point.
Blocked out of bounds. Point. Oak Lawn. Game Oak Lawn. And the 1994 Boys IHSA Volleyball Championships are tied at 1 game apiece. When we come back, we'll crown a champion. All right, let's take a look at game point here in Royleen. Again, just a strong performance by Oak Lawn when it counted. After that one that they almost let get away.
They're doing a much better job right now. Passing the ball and running some plays and using the block. As the play ended, they used the block that time.
Along with Royleen Tipton, I'm Tom Dorr. There's our scores. Game 1, Downers Grove North just breezed to a 15-4 win. Game 2, Oak Lawn. It was a tough one, but finally comes out. And you see now the kills in Game 2. Downers Grove North a little more. The blocks and the aces. Oak Lawn comes out to get the win. These two teams met earlier this year, Royleen.
They met earlier in a Downers South tournament, and Downers North won that game again in 3 games, with Oak Lawn winning the first game and then Downers overpowering them 15-2, 15-4 in the second 2 games. This match is quite different from that one. We'll see which team has momentum going into this last game.
Just seems like Oak Lawn right now has a lot more confidence in what they're doing. And as I say that, the ball goes out, but it just seems like they feel very strongly that they're back in it.
They're playing much more aggressively right now. They're really attacking the ball. They're passing much better. They're getting a few blocks, and that's really helping to get them going.
Downers North with a 1-0 lead here. And side out for Oak Lawn.
Quick set to the outside. Oak Lawn just not quite able to close the block on that one, and Downers taking advantage of that.
Side out, Downers Grove North. And another quick set.
Pretty play.
And out of bounds. Now let's see what Corey Murray does. He's got the good jump serve, but again, not going to use it here.
He's going to stick with his floating serve right now, make sure he puts the ball in the court.
Downers North comes right back to get it and gets side out. His coach gets the kill.
So good at hitting through the block. Found the hole in the block that time. We're having a lineup check out there. A little confusion with Oak Lawn.
Now a chance. Balls out number 3. And the block. It looks like it's going to pay off, and it does.
Oak Lawn playing with a lot of emotion right now. We'll see if they can carry that. Downers needs to do something here to change the momentum around. They're struggling right now. Nice deep serve.
The block. And that one was out. And another substitution. Fuller will come back in. Newhouse will lead. Spot, and he really didn't see one.
No, he didn't have much choice on that one. The set forced him to go in the one direction.
Block goes out of bounds. So the side outs continue. We had a great second game, and it looks like this third one's going to be just the same. Heineke with the high serve. What'd you call it, a beach serve?
Call that a beach serve. You serve it outside and into the sun. It makes it a difficult shot to return.
Side out down in Grove North now. Quick toss over. Block. Block again.
Come on, Justin. That's quick.
Here's a chance. Counters North. Trying to capitalize, but a great block.
Just stayed in the court. Both teams playing very well right now. This is going to be a great game. Great third, great way to end this tournament.
Runner down the line goes into the net. As the knuckleball comes up, floater, knuckleball, whatever. Good save, but that'll go over the head of everybody. And side out now down is Grove North. Eric Hansen's going to come back in, and Kevin Pold will leave.
This game beginning is what is becoming very typical for men's volleyball. Lots of side outs, difficulty in scoring points, and that's what both teams are encountering right now.
That hammer avoided. Corey Murray put it away again. He gets a couple steps and goes up and just flat nails that ball.
He's fun to watch, isn't he? He jumps so high. He plays so well in the front row for his height.
Before the game, you told me this was a very emotional team, and you're right. They sure are. And that's long. It's 3-1 now in favor of Oak Lawn. Good save. They get it over now, and they do. Another chance for the Trojans. Got another block. And this just came around, and boy, Oak Lawn is really rolling all of a sudden. They're getting the breaks. In the first game they didn't. Now it seems like it's starting to even out a little bit.
You can feel the shift now, and that set was way outside the antenna, and there's just no way to keep that ball in the court. And the blocker ready for the center on that one. And then the air out of bounds. Everything's going right for Oak Lawn right now.
And a timeout called by Ray Butkus. He wants to talk it over. It is 5-1 in favor of Oak Lawn here in the third game. The best high school baseball players in Illinois will be here this spring as Sports Channel brings you the 1994 Class A and AA IHSA Baseball Championships. See the Class A Championship game Wednesday, June 8th at 7. Then on Sunday, June 12th at 7, we'll have the AA game. It's all right here only on Sports Channel. But right now, we've got the Volleyball Championship. And the Oak Lawn fans and players are very excited.
They're into it now. They're very emotional right now. They're riding high. Things are going very well for them. Downers needs to do something quickly to turn this around.
After that first game, I think we might have been more worried about how long this thing will last. Now, seeing great volleyball.
This is wonderful.
And the block goes out.
And a solid Downers team comes back with a smart play.
Substitution. Newhouse will come back in. Ola will leave. Tries to deliver in a good Going for it again, a good block. Thought there wasn't much they could do with it.
No way to save it. No way to save it. Oaklawn's playing great defense right now. They're just picking up everything.
Oh.
But not that one.
Wow. Domashevitz with the strong spot. And again, something you said earlier, he just finds the holes very well.
That's a good experienced team. A good experienced biker can see the blocker. And he certainly saw the block, knew where he was and where he needed to put the ball.
Oaklawn gets the side out now.
Lineup check.
Murray again just brings the floater in. Boom.
Beautiful shoot. To the middle. That's been one of Downer's most effective plays.
Nickus just delivers the blow. Inside out, Downers drove north. Knock it out, Oaklawn. It goes right back.
A great hit off the block.
Tad comes back in. Kevin Campbell will leave. That was a nice spot right there.
Ran a little tandem there, and the second guy taking the set and found a nice spot for it.
Hula comes back in. Mulehouse will leave. Ooh, that almost was very successful. Now they got a chance.
Neither team able to attack the ball right now.
Oh. A little miscommunication there.
The timing was just a little bit off on that one. The setter and the hitter not quite able to get to that one.
Before this started, not many people would have given Oaklawn any chance. But Roy Lean, you said, nah, don't you count this thing over yet.
They were too good a team to have a whole match go the way the first game did.
Oaklawn, they are now up 6-1 here in the third game.
And every point they seem to gain more confidence.
There's the set. Boy, right when they need it. Downers drove north, gets it right back.
They needed that one. We'll see if they can score here.
Their fans get up, start to make some noise. Hit the antenna.
Oaklawn just not letting Downers get anything started here. They get the serve and they're able to get it right back again. Beautiful dig.
They get it over and they do, and a nice deep. Well. Oh.
rally.
Boy, back and forth.
Another great
save.
dig. Another great dig.
Can they do this again and get it over? You bet they can. Grove North gets a hard-fought ball back.
That was a great rally. I believe that's the longest rally of the match. That's a huge rally for Downers to win at this point. They come right back with a big block.
Six to 2 now in favor of Oak Lawn. The Trojans trying to come back. Downers Grove North on serve, and it's out.
That hurts. They were just beginning to turn things around, and he serves it out of bounds. They need to get the ball right back right now.
Well, Wes Siska's done an awful lot. He tries now on the serve. The block. Murray trying to just get it over, and he was blocked. And Oak Lawn comes back to pick it up.
They're working so hard for every point in this match right now.
7 to 2 in favor of Oak Lawn. Winds up, it's touched. And it'll be side out now, Downers Grove North.
They're finally able to get down the line. They've tried several times to get down the line unsuccessfully, and that one worked.
Cosley comes back in, and he will serve here. Stelny's got the 35 on his side of his head. Where he was looking for the opening. Tried to save it, but no, couldn't do it. So the Trojans get the point, and it's 7-3 now. And all of a sudden, their fans start to get up and maybe start to believe their team can come back. Got to get it over, and they do. Here's a chance for Oak Lawn. Blocked. For Downers Grove North. Orlean is 7-4 now.
Just looks like Downers just might be turning things around here. Watch out.
And that's wide by Murray trying to go for it. Coach wants him to put this in the 7 position. Boy, you know what? Just when you think Oak Lawn is in a little trouble, they get it back.
Both teams really playing very well right now. They're working so hard for every point.
7-5, Oak Lawn with the lead. There's the save. Oh, he just had to put that one in. Down the line, trying to save it. Boy, that was a nice job just to get to that ball.
That was a great shot coming back cross court. Defense just wasn't ready for that.
And that service is out.
Another service there.
Is Murray going to go for it here? Or is
Nope, he's going to put his floater in.
All right. This team up 7-5. Sign out for Downers North. What a great championship game.
This is wonderful. Couldn't ask for a better finish to the season. A little miscommunication there. Not quite sure who's going to take it.
7-5 Spartans leading and serving. Here's the save. Here's the set. Siska with the little touch, and it worked. It took a minute, but it finally worked.
Setter made a beautiful play on that, and he just couldn't quite get it over.
And the official calling one of the players over for Downers North. Sean O'Malley being talked to, the captain. (8-5) now, Oak Lawn with the lead.
Another good floating serve.
And a good spot. Didn't hammer that, but he just found the right place.
Found the spot. That's the smart player. You can't hit everything hard. You need to know when to let up, where to put it.
Just over the net. And that's long. So the Trojans of Downers Grove North get the point, and it's 8-6 now in favor of Oak Lawn.
Downers Grove slowly climbing back into this one. And a great serve.
Make it 8-7 now. And Oak Lawn wants a timeout. Jane Surma wants to talk about it with her team. It's 8-7 now. Downers Grove North with the lead, and they are holding serve. The best high school softball players in Illinois will be here on Sports Channel this spring as we bring you the 1994 Class A and AA IHSA Softball Championships. See the Class A Championship Thursday, June 9th at 2:30. Then on Saturday, June 11th at noon, we'll have the AA game. It's all right here, only on Sports Channel. Roylene, let's see this last play again.
That was a great serve, just not quite able to get the ball up at all. Downers has got momentum going here. This is a great match.
Eckes with the serve. Little dink, and guess what? That was right in the right spot.
Perfectly placed. The only place he could put it and put it down.
Look at that. 47-34. Oak Lawn with a 1-point lead here in the third. Final game. Oh, he just read that perfectly.
Wes Siska right there for the block.
Point Oak Lawn, 9-7 now. Oak Lawn with the lead. Strong comeback right down at the end.
When Downers is in trouble, they usually go low to the outside, and they have a hitter out there who can almost always put it in.
Good save. And just the guy they wanted in the spot they wanted him in.
Wes Siska down the line with power.
(9-7) Oak Lawn serves and leads. And 10-7 now in favor of Oak Lawn.
And Siska with the block. He's doing it all again for Oak Lawn. And he's only a junior.
Murray with the shot, but it's picked off. Tries again. This time it's blocked. One more try. And that time he had to just bring it around the antenna. That one is good. See the kills for him tonight. Box with the service here.
Well, you saw that one coming. Pass over the net, and Downers is going to eat that one up.
Stelny with the strong move. Puts it over, and it's 10-8 now. Oak Lawn with the lead. Downers trying to come back. Murray goes deep, and it's side out Oak Lawn.
Nice long shot by Murray into the corner. Dig just unable to come up with that one.
So Oak Lawn with a 10-8 lead now, and the Trojans of Downers Grove North will receive this service. They need one. See if they can get one. Great back and forth action. Siska puts it for Murray. It's blocked. Downers Grove North comes back to get it. They'll get side out here, and boy, they were teetering for just a second, but a strong comeback by the Trojans. Stelny with the service here.
Set just a little bit inside there, but he was able to hit it right off the edge of the block.
Make it 10-9 now in favor of Oak Lawn.
Neither team willing to give in here.
And a great block by Downers Grove North.
Huge block by Mikas.
And we are tied at 10 with a timeout here. Timeout called. Game 3 is tied at 10. What a great finish, and it's all coming up after. All right, we're tied at 10, and this is what did it.
Downers not going for that fake in the middle. Mikas getting over in a huge block.
Stelny with the serve, and Downers North has taken a lead.
That's their first lead since very early in this game.
In the third place game, Oak Park River Forest was down 8-1 and came back to win over Homewood Flossmoor. And in this one, Downers North is trying to come back. And side out now, Oak Lawn. 11-10. Downers Grove North with the lead. Oak Lawn trying to tie it. The runner goes into the net. Oh, came over. Just did get over. Side out Downers Grove North.
Went down on the block side.
Sean O'Malley with the service. And that's touched, and it'll be side out Oak Lawn.
Both teams just giving it everything they've got right now. Every rally so critical.
And was it long? It was. Just long. Just long.
It was a great look by Murray, the center back there, to let that ball go.
So now we're tied at 11. Into the net. Into the net. Point for Oak Lawn. It's 12-11. And a timeout called by Downers Grove North. Ray Butkus telling his team settle down, and on the other side, Jane Surma and her team very excited. They're 3 points away from a state championship.
Not many people gave Oak Lawn much of a chance in this match. It's been a great match.
Team gets in. Both huddles, very emotional as you'd imagine. Point blocks. Oak Lawn with one more. It's the blocks that turn into points. Oak Lawn up 12-11 here. Just got a touch.
big.
Got to get it over, and they do. And another good kill.
If he were to hit hard, he would have put that right into the block. And he knew he was able to get right around it. Found the hole.
Boy,
Great play.
We talked about him in our pregame show, and he has really played well. Had to get it over. They did. Nice save. Touches back and forth. The block. The save. Wow.
Both teams digging. Off the block and out.
So we're tied at 12 now as the state championship rests on the line. That's touched. Save. Great save. Comes from the side, tries to put it away, and it ends up being put away.
Get that ball through the block.
Yep.
Right through the block.
Kevin Campbell with a huge serve here, gets it in. Big chance for Oaklawn. And they convert. Oaklawn with the lead.
Kanicki has come up big here for Oaklawn in this game.
And that's out. And it is 14-12. Substitution coming in for Downers Grove North.
Downers trying anything possible right now to change momentum. Just make the server think about it a little bit.
Mulehouse will come in, and yeah, it's game point, but it is also state championship point. Got to get it. It's out, and Oaklawn has won the 1994 Boys IHSA State Championship.
What a comeback for Oaklawn. Having lost the first game 15-4 and then to come back and win the next two games, they really played a beautiful, beautiful match.
Nobody gave them much of a chance. Press, the media all said it was going to be Downers Grove North. But Oaklawn, after losing the first game 15-4, never let up. Won the second in a great finish. And tonight wins the state championship by defeating Downers Grove North in the third game, 15-12. We'll take a break. Lots more coming up. The emotional ceremony is next. Welcome back here to Fremd High School, and they're going through some of the individual awards right now and presenting the second place medals. They're about to present the second place trophy, and you know, these guys are really down right now. Downers Grove North is. They're very disappointed, Roylene, you know that, but at the same time, it's a great accomplishment to get this far.
It's a tough match. You finish your season on a loss when you fully expected you had the opportunity to win. It's difficult right now, but they'll hold their heads high and remember a season full of accomplishments. This is a great Downers Grove team we watched tonight.
And here comes that trophy presentation. It's an empty feeling for these guys, you know that, but at the same time, that's a trophy that's going to find a great spot at the Downers Grove North High School trophy case.
Well, there's a lot of schools in Illinois right now that would willingly trade places with Downers Grove North.
And now they're about to go nuts. The Oaklawn fans have been great through the tournament and certainly been very vocal today.
They seem to give their team the energy they needed in that second game today to really get them back on track.
You know, that's a great point, because they were down and they looked like they were in big-time trouble. But those fans right there just refused to let them die, it seemed like. They just would not quit. And,
it's a very
effort by them.
Yeah, very emotional team from Oak Lawn, and the fans really got them back into this match and kept them in it in that third game.
Well, you can guess what's going on. They're about to award all the individual medals. Athletic director receives the principals of
assistant coach.
Looks like there's some red eyes there as well. There should be.
It's a very exciting time, once in a lifetime opportunity.
Number 1, Michael Konecki. Number 2, John Maciak. Number 3, Bill Lyon. Number 4, Steve Gerald. Number 5, Tim Lovell. Number 10, Joe Giglio. Number 11, Wes Siska. Justin Siska. Number 14, Dave Gabriel. Number 20, Randy Warning. Number 21, Corey Murray. Number 25, Kevin Campbell. Number 30, Mark Gronsky. And number 31, Bill Anderson. Presenting the first place trophy will be Mr. Tom Howard of Friend High School. Will Coach James Surma and the captains of Oak Lawn Community High School please step forward to receive your first place trophy. Mr. Howard, if you please. Congratulations to Oak Lawn Community High School, 1994 State Volleyball Champions.
Boy, you bet. Congratulations to them, the volleyball champions. The team not many people gave a chance. And Roylene Tipton, before we run away, a couple things we need to do. We need to point out that this is a rather young Oak Lawn team.
Oak Lawn starts 5 juniors and 1 senior, so watch out for this team next year. You can imagine what they'll play like next year.
All right, now let's see game point. Let's see the state championship point. You take us through it here a little bit, if you would.
All right, we got serve coming up. Nice floating serve. A great block. Ball out of bounds. Unable to make the save, and there's the game.
State championship point as they walk off. Here's your final stats with kills. Downers Grove North far superior. Point box, though, were very close. That's points that come direct result of the block, and aces, a couple for the Trojans and 1 for Oak Lawn. There's one other point I want you to make. You pointed something out to me about the total points in the games.
We had actually Downers Grove North scored more points if you add up the game points, 37 points to Oak Lawn's 34 points. It was a great match, just an extremely close match. It could have gone either way. What a great state championship.
This game was produced and directed by Jim Corno Jr. Graphics coordinator was Bart Fox. Remote facilities were provided by Trio Video. Our executive producer is John Toohey. Once again, the 1994 IHSA Boys Volleyball Champions, the Oak Lawn Spartans, as they defeated the Downers Grove North Trojans in 3 games, 4-15, 15-10, and the final, 15-12. Until next time, this is Tom Dorr for Royling Tipton saying so long. The preceding has been an exclusive presentation of Sports Channel.